Hello people, welcome to another level review. Okay, so before y'all come for me in the comments, I do still think that this level is good. I still like it. It's just maybe not the greatest level of the entire 2.1 update. There's some good and bad to be explored in this level, so we're just gonna get into it. This is also the first level I'm doing where I'm not doing a showcase because I think enough people know what this level looks like and my recording was really bad, so yeah, moving on. As usual, first I want to talk about the gameplay. The beginning is pretty repetitive, it's just kind of the same click pattern throughout, but then once you get to like 14%, it becomes a lot more fun. Apart from that one moving orb at 17%, which is way harder than the rest of the first part, and it's very annoying to practice as well. Spam part at the end of the spider, it's laggy, but it is easier than it looks. You can always just use the spacebar and mouse on computer, or you can use like 2 fingers on mobile. I enjoy the mini ball from 33 to 37. I don't know why, it's just kind of fun. But then, what is that UFO? What is that? That's the hardest part of the level. Normally the things I say are the hardest part of levels are like ship and wave parts because I suck at ship and wave, but this is a UFO and I'm decent at UFO. As someone who had no trouble with the club step UFO, I can say that this part's hard. The next wave part is pretty hard as well, but that could be subjective since, like I said, I'm bad at wave. And then the duel I didn't really have a problem with, but some timings I think can be harder for newer players, especially at the end of the cube ball duel. And then there's the part where you're invisible, which I think it's easier than it looks since you can pretty much buffer most of the inputs, especially the pink orbs, since if you click those too late you'll die, but you can just buffer them. There's nothing really notable about the next robot and spider, except that nerves can cause stupid deaths. I died at 68 way too many times because I didn't practice that part enough. The next part, the slow ship, it's also quite difficult, especially for new players that aren't as used to the ship. If this is a new hardest especially, it's pretty easy to die there from nerves. I died there a couple times. Then after the ship it's relatively free, and the final orb timing isn't as hard as it looks. I guess that's why it says skill issue, or to be exact, SIL issue at the end when you die. Moving on to the deco. The beginning looks amazing. The title screen looks pretty awesome as well. I like the little TM in the corner, I appreciate that. The next part isn't really my style, but it still looks good, you know, for Geometry Dash standards. The spider part reminds me of B a lot, probably because of the honeycombs in the background, but I don't know, it just fits the vibe. And then 30 to 37 kind of looks more like the beginning, which it's nice because it's on theme. The next mini wave part, it looks pretty average, but the whole wave trail disappearing thing is a pretty cool gimmick, and I also like how everything just like kind of shivers. And then the UFO part is red again. And then with the wave, I like the switch from red to gray, that's pretty cool. I also like some of the moving objects. The duel is probably my favorite part deco-wise, although that's a little subjective because I like it when things are colorful, and it's also really satisfying to watch. The invisible part looks cool. I think the text says more jam in the background, although I'm not totally sure. It also kind of shivers, it fits the whole theme in that way. And then the robot slash cube ship part is back in the red again. And then with the spider, you get this new like whitish gray industrial theme. I kind of like that a new theme is brought so late in the level. The like default ship animation with the exit sign in the background, I really like that. It's a nice touch. And also in the ship, I like how the arrows kind of light up when you pass them. I think I missed one of them and it didn't light up. And it really bothered me watching back. And then the rest of the level follows a similar theme to the spider and ship. And I like how when you're done, it kind of looks like you're exiting through a tunnel, and that brings the level to a nice finish. My final thoughts on this level, I'm gonna give the gameplay a 6 out of 10. It's fine overall, but I think it could use more balancing and the beginning could be more engaging. I'll give the deco a 9 out of 10. This is a bit subjective since the deco isn't really my style, but objectively I would say it's near perfect. And my overall score for this level is 7.5 out of 10. This level is 9 on the demon ladder, which means it's a higher end medium demon. So for that reason, I wouldn't recommend it as a first medium, since it's both higher end medium and it's also XL. This would be fine to beat as a new hardest if you've already beaten a few medium demons, and it's a nice transitional demon to start doing some hard demons. So in conclusion, this is not the best level in 2.1, but it's a very high quality level overall that I thoroughly enjoyed playing. That's all for today. I'll be back next week or in a few days. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi guys, it's me in post. I would like to give a little update to my subscribers, so if you don't care, you can click off, it's fine. I want to just apologize for my very wacky upload schedule and the fact that I haven't really been engaging with comments. My motivation fluctuates a lot, and even though I get a lot of support, sometimes I just have no desire to do anything, let alone make a YouTube video, do a thumbnail, and stuff like that. And I also don't really like to check my numbers because it kind of gives me more anxiety. So I'll try to stick to once a week uploads, but if I'm gone for like 3 weeks or like a month at a time, just bear with me. Just know that I didn't quit or anything like that. So And I'll also try to interact more with comments in the future. So that being said, I'm trying to, get my habits together, and I hope you guys still support me. You can do what you want, but I would really appreciate it. So bye for real now. I'll see you guys next week.